Hey folks, in today's video we're back with more Gold Stake Balatro. Here, what started as a double ride the bus build made a clean pivot in the late game towards Red Seal Steel Kings, giving the run a chance in Endless. Enjoy the video. Good, not great. It does get us there. Sure. Just don't play face cards. And let's get rid of these queens before an accident happens. Queens are just desperate to be played right now. Let's go next. Try and... Jesus, these queens. Okay. Just play 5 cards and we should be fine. We could onk it. I don't see why we wouldn't. Now we really need to be careful about playing the face cards though. We do need a source of chips, which we'll probably want to be levels of Mercury, but we don't have easy access to that right now because we're poor. So let's hold back on ramping this and like start saving money in case the telescope shows up. Telescope is probably the best thing that we can find right now. Blue Joker. Good enough. Not necessarily the best long-term option, but if it weren't rental and if it weren't ante 3. Okay. That's pretty good. We need to find that card frequently. Good start. I don't really want to hang on to this Blue Joker, not just because it like falls off, but because it is expensive. No blue this time. No real way to avoid winning that quickly either. Should be money positive. Kind of incentivizes the game plan that we have anyway. Alright, please don't snipe. That's a really, really unfortunate loss. Alright, Mercury? No. Mercury? No. Devastating. Perfect. Now we just need to find the other queen. We did not. At least we got some faceless value there. Let's go down in ante. Give ourselves a little bit more time to set up, maybe. Would have loved to have found the blue seal card there. Made more face cards to make the face... Oh, I forgot we dropped down. Spin it. Not really that important because that's a joker we really would like to get out of at some point. Don't win? It's gotta win though, right? Yeah. Really unfortunate rounds. Hand size should fix some of our problems. Money always fixes our problems. Finally some Mercury as well. It's our second level. Kinda got scammed by the hook as part of it. This might win already. This does win already. More Mercury. I wonder if it's just time to get out of you. 70. It's like a 2x right now. We want to be able to play multiple pairs though, so that we can get better faceless value and ride the bus. Yeah, it seems like it was good timing. What's in here? Anything good? Nope. Yep. Let's play a high card real quick. It won't do much, but give me a chance to discard things that I actually want to. And find a hand that I actually want to play. Second blue seal? No. Just we did get the gold card. So that's a nice consolation. You need to remember that I only have 3 hands, so I can't do as many throwaway hands as I'd like. There's the telescope. Oh my god. And we've got the money, just like we drew it up. More money. DNA does not help me. Neither does the baseball card, unfortunately. No face cards in hand, other than the one we want to keep. Routine, this will win. Alright, just take it. The gold seal kind of covers the fact that we miss out on faceless value. And the blue seal is also extremely important, even with the telescope. High card and pair is nice. I think the goal is just try and get one hit off of faceless, but it's becoming pretty elusive when we've got the blue seals on our face cards, and the blue seal is still just more important. Like, we're paying $5 for a Mercury. I'm happy to do that. Not a great black hole because we're only playing one hand, but at least it wasn't a complete whiff. We just pray that we don't hit the blue seal on accident, I think is what we do with this one. What I don't know can't hurt me, surely. We'll just pretend like this is guaranteed to be the blue seal. Unlucky. prepare to get even less blue seal value and faceless value. And then just like that, we get both immediately. Makes sense. That's Balatro math for you. Sure. Might as well discard for the blue if we're not going to get the faceless. Six molt, probably not even worth the cost. Nope. Not sure why I didn't use that yet. Okay, hold on. Now we really want to get value off of the off of the blue seals. Where are the pairs? There we go. I mean, we could just be dead here if we don't hit a pair. But that would be exceptionally unlikely. Okay, we got our discard back. Just in time that they'll lose it immediately. What are these draws? Alright. I should have... No, there's no point in chasing another blue seal when we have the mime now. See what's in here. Definitely want that. Immolate good. Okay. Let's blow all these up. I don't want to win yet. Don't want to win yet. Unfortunate. But still worth discarding for the blue. And we move the mime. Should also go here. Would like to make some steel or at least some gold. I'm gonna start leveling high card in case we do find a Baron. We do have one extra king and the ability to make more with some strengths. So we're just kind of deck fixing towards the eventual potential pivot. I think we need jacks to make that pivot. Alright. Can we find Le Baron? Black hole helps with that potential game plan. Let's go here. This shouldn't win in one. Came a lot closer than I thought. Huge. Start pumping high card where we can. His greed sickens me. Dusk, no. That's a funny pack. Shoot the moon, probably not necessary. There's the strength. I need to not roll though. Forgot about the seed money already. You. Yeah. Do still need to clear rounds. Can't get too crazy. But we should have most anti-8 bosses beat. It's just a matter of whether we get the pivot online. Egg. Okay, let's do this. We need to discard from the top. Yikes. I mean, this is guaranteed to be a pair, right? Ow. That's a problem. Okay. Should be able to clear just with the two pairs. I don't think this, no, it's a 9 that would be the gold card. That was super sketchy, unfortunately. Cryptid on you. Now we need strengths. Let's do this. Shouldn't win. Wow, that's a lot of mime value. Except for the lack of faceless value, I suppose. So we may actually need some help with our scoring into the boss blind now that we're looking at it. Steal is help. Use the chariot. I think we get enough money from the mime right now. Ember Acorn is not ideal. We only have one eternal at least, so that one will be easy to find. I think we can figure it out actually. This should not be a problem in hindsight. Let's go here. So what we do is we take one of the buses, drag it to the far left, put the brainstorm directly next to it. And then move the mime at the last minute, and that way this, whatever one doesn't get dragged, ends up just being to the right of the brainstorm, which is what's important. More money for more rolling into ideally lay Baron. Purple is good, even at this stage in the run. Okay, no Baron here. Hold this. This goes far left. We're looking for the one that we can't sell, which is you. I have no clue which one is the mime, unfortunately. Look for steel, just to be safe, but we should clear this pretty easily here. Let's grab one at random and hope it's the mime. It was. Holy. What a snipe. Okay. There's still time to get the Baron online, surely. Probably do need to go steal pretty heavily in the meantime, though. Speaking of. That's good. After the investment we just made. I think we are getting close to the point where we can start considering getting out of the bus, if we get enough steel. It's 225. Huge. We hit every piece of steel. Okay. These are now basically just 1 point. Assuming we draw the steel. Which our deck isn't that small yet, but we can keep pumping high card. Look for that elusive Baron. Probably don't want this one to win yet. Just want to get it close. Fortunate. Huge. Lack of overstock is maybe making the chase of the Baron a little unwise, but speaking of unwise, if we hit enough gold cards, we might be able to justify hitting the Wraith here. We hit any gold cards, in fact. Okay. Surely this won't kill me. Okay. mean, it's not bad. We can make more steel this way. All of our steel is on face cards, though. Which also isn't necessarily bad because we're done with the buses anyway. More money. I'm running out of time to find the Baron, so we do have to roll a little bit more aggressively than I might want. I'm gonna make kings, even though the queens have the blue seals on them. We go here. Just barely drew enough steel here. So close. So close. That's a big deal. That gets us a lot closer. I need more money because I need more rolling. Alright, just believe. The red seal is going to take over our scoring for this round, I think. Because we'll be able to copy it with the DNA. Seen way too many Shoot the Moons, but it is like way past the point where Shoot the Moon is relevant. Fortunately. Might just have to be a pair here just to clear hand. Turns out that's also pretty good for our scoring. We need to get the voucher on the way out. Definitely need this. We might have another ante in us with the DNA on getting that red seal. But we are definitely running out of time. Uh-oh. This is not enough steel right now. It is still better on the mime. Oh god, jeez. Red seal steel to the rescue. It should be enough even for next ante. Not quite. We're gonna need to draw a little bit better than that or settle for playing pairs. Or find some better scoring options, like a Baron, for instance. Just saying. Would be nice. I mean, that's a good scoring option, it just is very limiting. Are these? Should have bought this first, but... Pair? Couldn't be me. Who would play a pair? Discarding sevens? This may... I mean, it's because it's copyable by the DNA, or the Brainstorm, it's probably slightly better. Okay, we hit the sevens. We need red seals, though. There we go. There's a world where we have to pitch the, at least one of the gold cards. I think I am just going to do it immediately to avoid any risk here. Probably could have gotten by in 2 without doing that, but not really in a position right now where I feel like taking risks when we're on the cusp of something much better. That could buy us maybe an additional ante. Discarding 2s. Okay. It's pretty good already. What are you up to? Times 4? Good, not great. Run that I just finished had a Baron and no Mime, and this one is doing the exact opposite. It's funny how that always works out. Money to find the Baron. Fewer non-kings in case we find the Baron. This type of like flat linear scaling and ante 11 is not going to change the trajectory of the run. Discarding kings. So we can discard the non-red seals. Probably that's it, right? Just don't play a pair here, but not sure why I would want to. Oh! I think this is fun. I want the money so that we can find the Joker that we need. We might be able to get through next ante just with like a blueprint even. So just getting as much money as possible is really important here so that we can roll down as hard as possible. Alright, what's in here? Nothing? Blueprint Baron. Again, too late. Might be able to get through this round. Not with this draw, jeez. Save the cryptid for when we know we will need it, because we can clear some hand space like this. Seems likely we're gonna need it, right? .2 it's not really, it's like half an E. Yeah. Probably need a full hand of Red Seal Steel to even have a remote possibility. Might even need like back-to-back hands drawn like that. We're on kings. Just snipe it. I mean, it's better than nothing. But it is, again, very unlikely to matter. Bloodstone is a no. Alright. Hope for the best here. Boss blind is also kind of nasty for me. Wait a minute. This could be the hand. It was the hand. Okay. I can survive this boss blind. Or hit a temperance here so I can re-roll it. I did not. That was without even copying the mime yet, too. So that's honestly a good sign. Early. That it is still possible. Though next ante looks pretty far out of reach. Oof. Alright, Baron or bust. I have busted. Don't be weird. Boss blind is kind of brutal anyway. Alright, I mean, best possible hand that we can make, best possible draw that we can have. I don't think the glass card does a whole lot, but no reason not to play the best possible hand we can. Problem is we're not going to be able to re-roll the boss blind, so we will still probably lose if we make it there. Other problem is we no longer have the glass, but I think we don't need the glass because that's what, ×4? And we're like a full E over. The problem is just going to be the boss blind. Having -1 card in hand is pretty devastating for this exact build. If we sell you and get a chance to reroll. Alright. That doesn't matter. It matters a lot less than this horrific draw. That's probably GG. We whiffed pretty hard on this, unfortunately. I think if one of these were steel, at least, maybe I just got too greedy, but if one of them were steel, we probably get through it. As it stands, we're going to be quite a bit short, I think. Yeah. Wait a minute. No. We're going to be about double this. Pretty much exactly double this. We just needed one more steel card, I think. Unfortunate end, never found the Baron, but took it quite a bit further than I was expecting to, honestly. GG.